I didn't know it was here either.
I knew there were mics here. I just didn't know they were in.
We will sit here, and we will be like the honest observers.
More spacious than that. Was there flooding? Is that what happened? So you guys are a little displaced right now.
No, Dave moved everything in here just for today
Oh, for today.
because he was going to do it outside, but he didn't want the.
Yeah, he didn't want the humidity. He didn't want the heat.
Yep.
But there have been 23 inches of rain recently in the studio
Yeah.
in a 5-hour period.
Yeah, he got flooded out.
But luckily, none of the electrical stuff.
He lives in here?
No, he had everything. He said he mainly lost for value was record sleeves.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So some of his vinyl may have been a little messed up, but
What happens when you break your songs like yesterday? You don't put it on the lyrics? What?
All right, there you go. We're on. On the air, Todd. What do you think of that?
pretty cool, Danny.
That's right.
Pretty darn cool.
Hello, everybody out there listening. I am Danny Coleman of Rock On Radio, and I am here this afternoon, into this evening, actually, here on 40 Foot Hole Studios, once again with the Two Men, One Mind radio show. And,
It is on.
well, we have Todd, you having technical difficulties already?
Already. My volume is not up, but I'm at least
That's okay.
it doesn't seem up.
Well, he's going to Dave. I'm sure will take care of that. I'm joined today by the my partner in crime, Mr. DJ Dave, DJ the Midnight Cobbler. Dave back there. Hello, Dave. There we go. And special guest today, and it's always special when he is here, Mr. Coffee House Todd Golden. There you go, buddy. Welcome.
Glad to be here, Danny. I'm very glad to be here.
We are at the first annual 40 Foot Hole Barbecue Songwriter Circle. Dave is making some final adjustments here. Now, for those of you who are able to view this right now, you are viewing the artists themselves. That's right. Wave at the camera up there. We have from left to right, we have Tara Dente, we have Amanda Morris, and we have Colton Kaiser. So, that's right. From time to time, you're going to see people filtering in and out and wandering around. These are our guests of the barbecue today, and they're here to hang out and witness this songwriter circle. Nashville style today, Dave. What do you think? Sure, why not? We are going to be here at least for the next hour or better. And what do you think?
I think you lost your mic.
You think so? Why?
No, now we got it.
There you go. Thank you. Who do you think should go first?
You know what? Let's start with Amanda.
Oh, you want to
And
start right in the middle?
Start in the middle. We'll go to Colton and then to Tara. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Good to me.
Well, now what we're going to do here is again we have Amanda. Where are you from?
I live in Brick.
Brick Township. Okay. And Colton?
I'm from Monmouth Beach, New Jersey.
Monmouth Beach. Right now, all three of you have made an appearance on this 40-foot hole, Two Men, One Mind program in one way, shape, or form. Colton, I know you've been in studio. And on the left, we have Tara, and you are from?
Long Branch.
Long Branch. So we have, all of you have made an appearance on the program before in some way, shape, or form. Amanda, you at Soulsational, along with Tara, along with Colton. Colton and Tara have both been in studio, so they're not strangers in any way, shape, or form to this. But Todd has deemed that you, Amanda, are the first to go. So as long as Dave says we're ready, Dave, we're all set? Okay. We have something there in the background. You hear that, Dave?
It's actually a delay.
Yeah, we got a delay coming in. Where's that coming from, buddy? Ah, there you go. That's why. I thought I was hearing myself twice. All right. Well, we're gonna be quiet, and go ahead, Todd. You do the honors. You do the introductions.
All right, so we're going to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Amanda Morris.
the first song I ever wrote, and it is called Whispers. Dreams, they cannot scare you if the fear is already there. Oh, the night falls before you without a trace, a whisper or a care. She screams in anger as to how the voices they got there. I hear you crying. Lend me your ear. Soon you'll be fine. Just give it time. Night, it turns to day, but you can't really tell living this way. Standing in a white gown, smiling with only this crazy frown. Memories of the days when she wasn't locked in this scary place. I see you running, run for your life. Broken, caught by the sound, ever wondering why the voices keep her bound. No, watching the days go by, drowning in the ripples of time. Sleeping, 20 years has gone by. Finally, dreaming of endless peace. Fly towards the light. This ends tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So if you couldn't gather, that song's actually about a schizophrenic woman. Trials and errors. She lives her life in an insane asylum.
What made you write that one?
Actually, it was a friend of mine, and we just decided to start writing a song together, and they wound up just getting busy, and so I took over and
Finished it off.
Yeah,
Did you have
finished
any
it off.
personal connection to this one?
who knows? No, I'm just kidding.
Sometimes we do. All right, Todd, who's up next?
We're going to turn the mic over to Colton Keyser.
How you doing? All right, so this one's called You and I. Kinda hard, I know it's kinda rough. You feel so alone, no one you could trust. Oh baby, hold on, hold on. Looking for an answer, searching for some truth, but I know you never settle in anything you do. Oh baby, hold on, hold on. I'll say the word and I'll come running just to sign a little something. Yeah, it's okay to make me prove it. It's privilege. Go ahead, abuse it, and don't think that I'm scared of you. No matter what we do, this is bigger than you and I. Oh, you can have your doubts, oh, you can be concerned, but there's one thing I'm sure of, one thing I've learned, oh baby. Hold on, hold on. I've been out here longer and I done what you do, but I was convinced the moment I saw you, oh baby. Hold on, hold on. I'll say the word and I'll come running just to sign a little something. Yeah, it's okay to make me prove it. It's privilege. Go ahead, abuse it. And say the word and I'll come running just to sign a little something. Yeah, it's okay to make me prove it. It's privilege. Go ahead, abuse it, and don't think that I'm scared of you. No matter what we do, this is bigger than you and I. Oh, you and I, and I, you and I. Thank you.
Very nice, Colton.
Thank you very
So
much.
apparently that's a relationship song.
Yeah, most of mine are. I don't know why that is, but it's the way it is.
Is it? I was honestly turned on by the lyrics. This is better than you and I. Any particular reason for that?
For me, like, I mean, because songs have different meanings for everybody. Because I wrote it, but it doesn't mean something different to you. I don't know. Like for that, I was just trying to. Somebody was on the fence, and I just trying to figure out how to get them off the fence. You know what I mean? That's basically how that happened.
That left Todd
because
speechless.
honest-
That's my answer.
Well,
I mean,
but and another song, but you still have a message of hope in there because you're saying "Hold On."
yeah. I mean, a lot of my music's kind of got a little glimpse of hope in it, I guess. I try to keep it positive. It's not always positive, but
It sounds good.
Hey, Todd. One One of our listeners would like to know if it worked. Did it get you off the fence?
Yes and no. It worked and it crashed and burned. So I wrote another song,
Wow.
which I will play next after.
So there was another tune written. for those of you just tuning in, this is 40 Foot Hole Studios. I'm Danny Coleman, along with Todd Golden, Coffee House Todd Golden, DJ Dave, and Billy Joe here at the first annual 40 Foot Hole Barbecue, Labor Day Barbecue. We have a songwriter circle here. We have Manda Mars and Colton Kaiser just did their first of many tunes today. Many. We've changed it. Not several. We're going many.
All right.
Awesome.
Calm down.
You may notice, those of you who are viewing this on the live video stream, you may notice that I've been tweeting so far. We got both you guys up on the Rock On Radio Twitter account. Rock On Radio, all one word, all caps. Or you can go to the 40 Foot Hole Studio account, because I tweeted them at 40 Foot Hole Studio. You can see these artists that we have here today. And who's up next, Todd?
We're going to turn the mic over to someone who's actually recently released a CD at the Revolutionary Lounge in Toms River. Mm-hmm. We're going to turn the mic over to a good friend of mine, Tyra Dente.
Hey guys. All right, I just wrote this song yesterday, so I have the words here in front of me for that reason. What would songwriting be without broken hearts?
So this is its radio debut, right? This is its first time ever?
This is like fresh, like you can
right?
smell.
Never been on any other radio
the
program.
cracked heart, like
World debut.
No, never been.
There you go.
Never been sung in front of anyone actually. So
It's like breaking an egg, is what you're telling us? This is his first appearance?
yes, and a broken heart spills out instead of a yolk.
All right.
All right, so
His
no,
blood.
I mean it's actually not as dramatic as I'm making it sound, but but we're fragile people, right? So it's called "Lower Me Down." Kind of the feeling, I guess, kind of based on the feeling that you get when, sort of that you're falling, or that you've hit the ground when that can happen. So, all right, let's go for it.
Why do I love you? Why do I love you? On paper you are wrong, but our hearts are made of flesh and blood. Lower me down, you lower me down, you lower me down, back to the ground. You lower me down, lower me down, lower me down, back to the ground. I said I was ready to leave, love and be loved, but I didn't realize that I wasn't tough. I'm made of flesh and blood, not dissimilar to mud. Gathered, flattened, spun and fashioned, hollowed out, used and rationed. Gathered, flattened, spun and fashioned, hollowed out, used and rationed. We are made, we are used, we are broken. We are made, we are used, we are broken. We are made, we are used, we are broken. We are made, we are used, we are broken. Lower me down. earth where I came. Flatten me out with the ground, let it rain. I'll turn back to mud and I'll do it again. New life can't start if the old one won't end. Lower me down to the earth where I came. Flatten me out with the ground, let it rain. I'll turn back to mud and I'll do it again. New love can't start if the old one won't end. Why do I love you? Why do I love you?
Thank you.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Just written yesterday.
Yeah.
Just yesterday. Wow. Fresh.
First stuff.
Wow. There's no fresh wound that goes with that now, is it?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Of course.
I don't think any of us would have wanted that.
Well, you have to ask, Todd. The inquiring minds want to know. Now, we have a studio audience. So, look at that. Every time I turn around, there's more people. You got to like that.
Hello, studio audience.
Say hello. That's right. The studio cast of thousands has come out.
Thank you for coming out.
That's right. Clap for yourselves.
They're here for the barbecue.
Yeah. See what happens, Dave? We just ply them with food. Now we know the secret.
That's it. That's it. Alcohol and
Food
food.
and drink. What? Whoa.
Oh, soda. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Don't get the host all excited, Dave.
Kool-Aid.
Talk about
No.
the alcohol.
Kool-Aid, Dave.
From
The liquor store, I'm telling
From
you.
our favorite Canada Dry distributor.
There you go.
He's providing mixers.
That's right.
Our buddy Oj.
That's right.
Oj. Todd, you do the Oj chant?
I do.
All right. Can I hear it?
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Ja.
Oj. See? He's a universal celebrity, Dave. He really is. Oj. All right, who's next? Well, we're back to Manda, huh, Todd?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so since they've spilled their hearts, I'll spill mine.
Oh, my.
Oh dear. And this is the first time I'll actually admit that this is somewhat of a love song. Usually I tell people it's about cheese.
I like cheese.
You can love cheese.
Cheese
That's
is good. What kind of cheese?
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel bad for lactose intolerant people. I really, I do. So this
It's not
is
called pepper jack. No, okay.
no, the one line in the song actually it talks about being a moon, and I usually tell people I'm referencing Swiss cheese, like each line has a different reference, right? But we know it's not about cheese. But shh. So this is called Me and You. The way you're making me feel lets me know that it's real. The look in your eyes, there's no way to describe the things that you do. They seem pretty new. So run down the line and put your hand in mine. I can be the world, you can be my moon. So spin me around, and baby, soon I'm gonna find a way through the night and day. Yeah, we'll make it through. just to me and you. There's nothing left I can say. Mesmerized by your way, you make me wanna dance. You got me in a trance. I can brighten your skies, make you realize that love is still pure. Let's see what it has in store. Just give me your hand, we can rule this land. Don't be so unsure, show you what we're fighting for. I'm gonna find a way through the stormy haze. Yeah, we'll make it through, just to me and you. You can be my king, I can be your queen. Let's explore this thing, own a world unseen. Let's run away from here, meet in between. Gonna find a way through the night and day. Yeah, we'll make it through, just to me and you.
Thank you.
There you go, Amanda Morris, here on 40footholestudio.com. Songwriters Circle, first annual Labor Day barbecue here in Lenoka Harbor, New Jersey. Coffee House Todd has joined me and Dave. And Dave, how can they find the chat room, buddy?
Actually, it's right on Facebook. If you go to 40 Foothole Studio, and in the little app thing on the top underneath where our picture is, go to more, scale down, you'll see chat room, click on it, and you're in. That's simple.
Just that simple.
That's simple.
See that? Facebook. Go to Facebook. You can chat. And Dave, you're monitoring it, correct?
Yes, I am.
So we have Dave will answer your questions, comments, or he will feed them on to the artists that you see before you today.
Karen says hi to everybody.
Hi, Karen.
Likes the video feed. She's having a blast.
There you go.
There we go, Karen Kenny Smith.
We think. You think. Okay. There's a lot of Karens in the world, Todd. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
It could have been Karen. It could have been Karen. Oh no. Name another Karen. Do we know any other
name
Karens?
a bunch of others.
Karen Longo.
Karen. There you go. Could have been Karen Longo.
One time I used a fake name and said my name was Karen O'Neill. Actually.
See?
Did you really, Amanda?
See? It could have been any of that.
So,
But you can go to the 40-foot-hole chat room at the 40-foot-hole Studios Facebook page and just click on the More tab. The drop-down box will open up and click on chat room, and we're good to go. You can join the fun with us here today at the first annual Barbecue Bash. Go ahead, Todd. Do your thing, buddy.
all right, before I go to Colton, Amanda, that was a very nice song.
Thank you.
And I know that it was a love song. I didn't get the cheese reference, though. What's all this about talking about cheese?
Well, because, I usually, I describe love as cheesy because it is. It fills the little cracks of your bread heart. Yeah, and like I said before, that moon reference, I play it off like I'm talking about Swiss, because of the moon.
And there you have it. See, now you can compare love to anything, Todd.
You sure
Know what I
can.
mean?
But I would never think of it that way.
Well, now she's an artist who works with dairy.
Love could also just be like a bag of potato chips, You
It could be anything. You're right.
You can get those rotten green ones at the bottom, or you can get those nice crispy ones that everybody loves.
It's starting to make me hungry now.
Well, the potato chip bags are usually half full, though, and you have to squeeze them to open up, and then the chips go everywhere. Can you write a song about that?
I could work on that for you.
All right, Colton
Keyser.
How you guys doing? Cheese makes me feel the same way, by the way.
Is it Kaiser or Keyser?
It's Kaiser.
Okay. I
My
thought I
name,
was
my last
wrong.
name is spelled
I'm sorry.
K-A-Y-S-E-R. It's like super Americanized, but it's still German. Kaiser.
Now I know.
Like
Where
the
you
Kaiser
know.
rolls.
There you go.
Colton Kaiser.
So what do you have for us, sir?
All right, so this song's called Maybelline. I know a girl so fragile and fair. Sun-bleached streaks weave light brown hair. She's not like anything you ever see. She's my one and only. She's Maybelline. And why do you go there? Do you care? Maybelline, oh Maybelline, the prettiest girl I ever seen. Where have you gone? And I, oh Maybelline, the prettiest girl I ever seen. Where have you gone? Am I? You gone? What am I? Well, I know a girl so proud and brave. She'll never be no man's slave. Well, once held her close, all she sang to me. But now all I hear is let me be free. Why do you go there? Do you care? Maybelline, oh Maybelline, the prettiest girl I ever seen. Where have you gone? What am Where have you gone with them eyes? Thank you.
Colton Kaiser. There you go. All right. What was the inspiration for that one?
The crashing and the burning.
That was the
Yeah, I
crashing
knew.
and the burning?
Yeah. I knew it was over by the time I wrote that, so I was like getting it out. You know.
Okay. Has she ever heard it?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh,
Not
okay.
too many girls named Maybelline.
I think that's a fictitious. I think that's a reference.
Yep.
Okay.
Quick tip. Never use the real name.
Never use it. Songwriter tip number
Quick
one.
tip.
Never use the real name.
Yes, the best way to do it is the guilty party shall remain innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Tara Dente up next,
Hey,
and
guys.
then maybe we can do a little quick little thing I like to pull out of my hat every now and then. Dave has seen me do it. We'll keep that a surprise, but
Uh-oh.
well, it's guaranteed to definitely put the three of you on the spot, so don't worry about it.
All right.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is 40 Foothold Studios, 2 Men, 1 Mind traveling road show with our special guests, Tara Dente, Mandamars, Colton Kaiser, and my very special guest, Coffee House Todd, Mr. Todd Golden, sitting over here on my left. We have a studio audience of thousands today behind us, which is fantastic. I am Danny Coleman, the host of Rock on Radio, which airs live this evening here on 40 Foot, or recorded this evening, re-aired on Fort Live was last night. Woo.
Long night, huh?
Woo.
Yeah, go figure. A
we'll
few
be-
hours ago, you had Brandon Broderick with you. And
Yeah, that's right. Now we have a rebroadcast of him this evening right here on 40 Foothold Studios, and take 2 tomorrow evening as well. So, but right now we're going to get to Tara Dente. And what do you have for us, Tara?
It's called The Ground. It comes off of my new album that Todd had alluded to. I wrote this one over 3 years ago. Didn't write it yesterday, so
not
literally.
like the
So
first
I'm
one?
hoping that I play this one a little better. But yeah, it's called The Ground. Just, I guess if you listen to the lyrics, you'll kind of gather what it's about. But it's a little more philosophical, I guess.
There you go.
Foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. We're walking around upon the ground, toiling, tilling, worshipping till we're dead. But even on this ground, there's something to be found. Deep inside, a seed waits to come to life. Live a light inside your skin, sink into your numbered days within. Live a light inside your skin, sink into your numbered days within. Ooh. foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Awesome job, Tara.
Thanks.
And it's interesting how you're able to go from Renaissance. I don't know if you've heard the band Renaissance before, but
No.
Your finger picking, that elaborate. And to go from that to flat picking and then back is pretty amazing.
Thanks.
That's kind of funny you mentioned Renaissance because that was had a very Renaissance feel, something you'd see at a Ren fair somewhere as well. I picture a lute. But Renaissance, our good buddy Rich Shalanda is the guitarist for Renaissance these
okay.
days. He's on tour with them. He will be on Rock On Radio on September 21st, Todd. Richie is joining us once again. But right now I'm going to do a little surprise sneak attack, David, on our studio audience here. We have, I said, a cast of thousands. Now, who wants to go first? Don't all volunteer once, but there you go, right there, sir. Come here. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Billy. There we go. All right, and you are?
I'm Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm from the catering company. We've been here a couple times.
Okay. Matt from the catering company.
That never brings food.
That never brings food. The only caterers that don't bring food.
Yeah, we're supplying the food today, and they show up.
Matt, pick one of them. Single one out. Colton. All right, now.
Hi, Matt, thank you.
Colton is who he picks. All right, go ahead. Ask Colton a question.
I was going to ask you what your favorite Jack Johnson album was.
Oh God. The last one's pretty good. It's like the soundtrack to being 40 and happy. What's it called? I think it's called. I can't remember. I think it's called like In Dreams. The only real like vice I have is buying music. So like other than food and gas, like I just dump hundreds of dollars into buying music all the time. So like I have so many CDs that I listen to like fully for like a week, and then I'm on to like the next like 5. So I want to say it's called like In Dreams or something like that.
I was just listening, and I was like, he's probably a really big Jack Johnson fan.
He's pretty cool. I like folk music in general, and I also like music that's got like a groove to it. I'm a huge G-Love fan, for example. I love him. I like Jeff Beck a lot, Frank Turner. I like good songwriting, too. I'm a huge Dylan fan. I'm a huge Wilco fan. My Morning Jacket. Who am I forgetting?
I heard
Dawes.
Wilco in there a lot.
Yeah.
You could hear
Well, let's put it
Jeff
this way.
Tweedy in there.
I've seen Dawes, Wilco, My Morning Jacket, and Bob Dylan probably 5 to 6 times each. So. Yeah.
I was going to ask
This is a Gibson L4A. It's a small-sized jumbo, which I know is an oxymoron, but they make bigger ones. There's an SJ200, which is like this big, which I happen to get. I went to a Best Buy when they had a music section, and they had it on clearance for like way cheaper than it should actually be. So I decided to go into credit card debt for a little bit.
And with music being your vice, that's what you had to do.
Oh, totally.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. Now, who's next? We have another volunteer? All right, there you go. The other, I only got so much mic cord. My friend, come to me. And you are?
I'm Ken Rapsis, also of the catering company. We're a musical group, by the way. So.
And who would you like to question?
God, I don't know any of their names.
Have you not been paying attention to the show?
You said it like 10 times each.
Did we not say your names, you know?
I don't think enough.
All right, that's Tara, and that's Manda.
Tara, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. What was that last song about that you played? It sounded really cool, and I heard like a couple mentions of like Son of Man and like.
Well, they mentioned it had a little Renaissance kind of thing going on. I actually wrote that song during a power outage, so I was feeling very Renaissance. I was actually writing it in front of a candle with no power in the summer. So I was like, all right, I guess it was kind of subconsciously influenced by like a simplicity. But at the time, I was also, I would say still like, I don't want to say religious, it's so vague, but like biblical Christianity was part of my life for a long time, and it's not so much at the forefront, or really at all, right now. But there's a lot of threads that run through my songs, especially the older ones like that one, that kind of just zoom back and look at the world through maybe like a biblical perspective at times. But that one was sort of more really just a human struggle in general, not necessarily religious, but just sort of the feeling of like you're wandering the earth and you don't really you'll never have a place to call your own, because it's kind of morbid. Like a lot of my stuff can be, I feel kind of like can be sad. I don't know how people interpret it, but I think that everybody might, at some point, if you're really thinking about life, you can feel like, do I really belong anywhere? You know, because we're all sort of just using the planet and we're coming through, but you know, is it really our home? So I think that verse came to mind because it's like, you know, foxes have holes, birds have. What was my lyrics? I don't even remember.
Birds have nests.
But the Son of Man has no place.
Don't ask him. He's not even sure who you are. So
yeah, I know.
Killer lyrics.
So,
whoa, there you go.
Yeah, so it was sort of just about like a human restlessness of like not knowing where you belong or if you have a home. So, you know, but there's also hope. The other part of the song was like, there's a seed inside that will come to life, and you know. So yeah, it was definitely influenced by a biblical passage in there. Mm-hmm.
There you go. That answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Thanks.
To know the meaning. All right, that leaves us only with Amanda. Who wants to ask Amanda a question? Do I have any takers?
Don't jump.
Oh, yes, you.
Don't
I know
jump.
you. Go ahead. And you are
Sarah. Denise's
as
daughter,
as
Sarah.
if we don't know who she is. Go ahead, Sarah.
What made you first started? I'm sorry, this last one. The first song you wrote. Do you remember why you wrote it?
Yes. As I said before, it was me and my friend. We were sitting there, and actually we had just kind of started dating also, and he's a musician also. So it was like we didn't want to write like a sappy love song, you know, like especially because we're so fresh. And then we were just like, you know what, let's like write something really weird, you know, like, and he threw out like Schizophrenic Woman. So and. Yeah, and you know what? Another thing too, that you know, the one song I played previously, "Me and You," it's my only cheesy song because I don't want to write about love. I want to write about things that you don't hear about often.
Yeah,
schizophrenic women, you know.
That people don't want to sing about.
Right, and I wound up taking over that, and it was very fun. I actually did a little bit of research into schizophrenia and the different symptoms.
Schizophrenia is scary.
Extremely.
It's interesting.
And you know, you actually come in contact with people every day who have schizophrenia, and you wouldn't even know it. It's yeah.
I love how you looked at him when you said that.
I was just going to go.
I was trying to keep that quiet, Colton.
Oh, you have a question.
Colton,
Yes.
as a mother,
Yes.
I have one important question. Are you single?
Oh, God. Depends on your hourly rate. How much I can charge you. How much I can charge you.
How did this become the match game?
No,
Go ahead, Dave.
I am single. I write more songs when I'm single, so.
Okay,
Half
one of the
single?
listeners at home, Terry, wants to know any particular inspirations or mentors that got you started?
Got me started?
Any of you?
I probably wouldn't be playing guitar if it was for Jimi Hendrix. He blew my 11-year-old mind like apart. And then later, when it came to songwriting, I'd say Dylan. So.
I'd have to say my grandmother, actually. She was a country singer for ever since she was 15 years old, as a matter of fact. She got her start over in Sea Caucus at this bar called Charlie's Corner, and that was back when they used to have go-go dancers there also.
I didn't realize Sea Caucus was a hotbed for country music.
Back then, I guess it was.
Honky tonks.
Actually, you got to remember, Sea Caucus used to be a pig farm. Because of the railroad yards and
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
They used
yeah,
to
I guess
grow
so,
all the
huh?
pigs
Yeah.
and stuff there. Yeah, so
How
it
about
was
that?
country.
It was very
Yeah.
much like Ohio.
Yep.
Yes.
Like
You
Ohio.
never know what these
Yeah,
days.
they used to run cattle and pigs through Secaucus.
You know, it's funny. Amanda just touched on something there. One of the things that we talk about on Rock on Radio is when I get a local guest from the Trenton area, is the way the music scene used to be back in the 70s and the 80s. And there were bars that I used to play in where we would play from 7 until midnight, but we would get extended breaks because in between our breaks, go-go dancers would take the stage, and you know, it was just weird. It would be a go-go joint by day, and then music at night. You know, they were always looking for ways to squeeze as much out of the consumer as possible. Consumer of alcohol, that would be, Todd. You know.
I know. It's strange how the times have changed, even now, Danny. And it's interesting how you go from venues like that to now venues where, especially, and I've heard in your neck of the woods, where it's hard to get a gig.
Yeah, well, the venues have shrunk, and the few that are left in our area cater to all cover bands for the most part. It's very hard to get. If you're an original band, it's very hard to get a gig anywhere in the Trenton area right now. So it ebbs and flows, you know. That's why you guys should appreciate what you have around here.
Oh,
actually.
totally. We're spoiled, especially in Asbury. We're super spoiled.
Absolutely.
Spoiled, correct. All right, well, who was up next? Where do we leave
We're
off?
back at Manda.
We're back at Manda.
Back to me. This song is one of my newest. It's actually quite fitting because I just moved. It's called Finding Home. Driving down Route 66, drinking whiskey, it makes me sick. Driving down Route 66, leave the town I once was with. And that damn road is mine, it helps me escape my mind. Place and time, the road is mine. Driving down Route 66, radio on, I'm smoking a cig. Driving down Route 66, thinking about what I'll find. And that damn road is mine, it helps me escape my mind. Place and time, the road is mine. Watch the moon caress the land. Time slips quicker than sand. Inside my heart is home, 'cause on this road I'm alone. Driving down Route 66, laughing at my regrets. Driving down Route 66, thankful and no GPS. And that damn road is mine, it helps me escape my mind. Place and time, the road is mine. Thank you.
Interesting song, Amanda.
Thank you.
And those tempo changes, I really think are very interesting. I start off slow, you go faster, and then you end up slow again. And you're talking in the meanwhile of driving down the road and thinking the world and the road are yours, and in a way also thinking that, look, you're just trying to find your way to wherever you are meant to be, which I think is very cool.
Thank you.
And it has this little country oldies vibe to it. Very enjoyable. I've really picked very well up on that.
Thank you. Thank you. I actually, whenever I play it, I kind of reminds me of this local band. Maybe you've heard of them, the Accidental Seabirds.
Yes, yes.
Kind of reminds me of them a little bit when I play it. I also want to incorporate a harmonica into that. Definitely needs it. I kind of felt a little bit like a musical genius when I incorporated two capos as well. I thought that was really.
That's a Joe Miller move. He uses two capos all the time.
Does he really?
We always mess with him while he's on stage. What do you got? What is that?
He's not the only one, though, Colton.
True. Yeah, he's
but
great.
He is amazing.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yes. Good.
All right, so what do you got, Colton?
This one's called Lift. Well, I know you well, so let me help you get out of your hell. Stop hiding behind your shame. Just remember, things always change. I'll lift you up just high enough, build you up with my love. I'll take your messy heart and mend all its scattered parts. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. Who are you? Where is my love? Is she gone? Never to be heard of. Just smile, let your cheeks burn red. These are the good times, so never let them end. I'll lift you up just high enough, build you up with my love. And I'll take your messy heart and mend all its scattered parts. You're the only one I've been thinking of. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. High enough, build you up with my love. And I'll take your messy heart and mend all its scattered parts. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. You're the only one who I've been thinking of. Thank you. Thank you.
Colton Kaiser, 40footholestudio.com, broadcasting live today here with DJ Dave, the Midnight Cobbler. Billy Joe is back doing all the prep, huh, Dave, for the barbecue festivities.
Yeah, she's prepping the clams, the shrimp, and all the other good stuff.
Oh.
This is
yeah.
quickly becoming my favorite gig if there's clams and shrimp.
You think so? Favorite gig ever?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite gig ever?
I put out a record in February, and it was at the St. in Asbury, and I got to play with a band, and then my band was a pedal steel player, which was pretty cool. And
Yeah, but did they feed you?
no,
See?
but
See?
I did have a good time though. True. Good point. I didn't think about that.
Todd, what did you bring?
I brought some chicken parm chicken sausage.
Boom.
Which is going to get thrown on the barbecue grill along with hamburgers and chicken breasts, and, marinated. And, oh yeah, lots of good food.
Amanda, what was your, since we're on the topic, what about you, Amanda? What was your favorite gig?
My favorite gig was actually, I was with Colton, as a matter of fact, at Water's Edge. It was for a charity event. Reason it's my favorite gig was because of the venue itself. It was at Water's Edge in Bayville. It was a beautiful view from the stage, and the stage is up tall and high. It's, absolutely gorgeous. And it was probably the one performance of my life where I did not mess up once. So,
Solid.
So yeah.
That doesn't necessarily make it the best one. Just saying.
Well, people came up to me and they're like, "Will you play at my wedding?" They were really intoxicated, but still.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who were wasted.
That don't make them bad people.
They would be intoxicated at their wedding anyway. So it's okay.
Exactly.
What about you, Tara?
Yeah. I mean, not to copy Colton or anything, but CD release party for sure. I mean, you get to pick all of your favorite musicians to play with you, and all of your friends and family are there. It's
And for
basically
yours, you had Megan Fever and Andy Damos.
I mean, it was better than college graduation, basically. So.
Boom.
Yeah, it was a good time. No,
But in college graduation, you get to wear funky hats.
Yeah, but I can't really speak to that. But
Oh, okay.
I didn't wear a funky hat. I was fed though.
See?
Aha. I'll have to get on that. Next one.
All comes back to food and drink, though.
For sure.
All right. Well,
All right,
Tara.
Tara, it's your turn.
All right. I have an instrumental for you. There's plenty of songs I have with lyrics, but I've kind of been on this kick lately with detuning my guitar and just exploring with all that. So I'm just gonna give this one a go. This is probably 2 weeks old. It's a little baby song, and I don't know what it's called. So you can make it up.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Very-
That was awesome.
Tara, you ever think about putting words to that?
They might come later. I've done that. My songwriting style is very like all over the place. So sometimes I write like a song, just the music, and then like a year later I'll put words to it. So when it comes, it comes. But right now it's just an instrumental. So.
Got it. That leads to another question I know Danny asks. I'm going to ask Amanda and then Colton. I know usually for some people it's music first, then lyrics, or lyrics first and then music. Which one is it for you, Amanda?
It's music first and lyrics, because I'm able to find the melody, and actually this whatever the melody sounds like that I'm creating, it brings the emotion out of me, it determines what it's going to be about.
And Colton?
It's kind of all over the place, to tell you the truth. These days a melody will pop in my head and I'll write around it. But I mean, back in the day, it was find a chord progression that I found interesting. Now, so I've learned more that the chords kind of don't, well, they do matter, but the melody matters more. And, something will pop into my head and I'll sing it and I'll be like, oh, okay, now I got to figure out how to play that. And that's how that works.
What about you, Tara?
Definitely emotionally driven. Starts with an emotion, starts with something going on, and then there's like a concept to back that emotion. And then I just pick up the guitar and figure something out, and then I add lyrics. Pretty much without fail, but there's some times where it's different.
See, now that's there. First of all, Todd, thank you for paying attention to my show. I appreciate that. that means you were listening. I like that. See?
There you go.
To Rock on Radio. When you guys sit down to write material, and as Todd said, ask lyrics or melodies first. Do you ever question yourselves? Do you ever go, this is great, and then the next day you're like, what the heck was I thinking?
Every single line. Every single line. I'm like, is this good? Do I need to, maybe I could word this differently? No, but it's got to rhyme here, and it's just.
I think I look for musicians who are similar to me to like back my style. Like, I have songs where I literally have one word or phrase.
Okay.
Lyrically, and that's it throughout the whole song, and I'm like, that's fine because Nick Drake did it, or because some great person did it. So sometimes it helps to know that like someone else did that.
It's funny you say that, because then when I'm criticizing my lyrics, I say to myself, Jesus, somebody wrote a song about apple bottom jeans. I mean, I can do this.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I like co-writing. I do like for the record that I just put out. The producer and I, his name's John Liedersdorf, I would bring him songs, and we would take a look at them and basically analyze them, break them down, put them back together. And I think that's a good approach to do it because,
Is that you worked with John at Lake House?
Yeah. I worked there for a while. He doesn't know this, but I worked there to sniff him out to see if I wanted to make a record there. He don't know that.
I know he does.
He may now.
But, for me, like, collaboration's great because you get an idea that you wouldn't normally have. And 9 times out of 10, I really don't know what a song is about when I'm writing it until it's like done. It'll change meaning like 5 times before it comes to what it is.
Okay, well, that's the whole process there. So what do we think, Dave? We have time for one more round?
I would think so.
Okay.
Don't you burn them shrimp.
Anybody who tells me that there's a short limit on music is wrong.
True.
I agree. I think we should play our entire albums, actually.
What you can do to me is ask me what's on TV, and I'm going to say, I have no idea.
I don't even own a television.
Yeah. So.
Who needs it when we got a lot of great local talent in this area? That's what I wonder.
Who? You?
Well, in the area that I live in, yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, why don't we go around one more time then?
All right, so Amanda?
All right. Okay, this song is actually available for download. You can go to my Facebook link, facebook.com, Amanda Morris Music, and you can listen to it through SoundCloud or Bandcamp and such. It's called Watch Your Six. There's trumpet on it. Sounds awesome.
There you go.
Walking down the street again, same old places, same old friends. I wonder if they know what it's really like, walking alone in the dark night, where shadows they come and go, faces they drive by slow. I wonder if they know what it's really like, walking alone in the dark night. Driving down to a special place, hoping to find a friendly face. But who can you trust when you're on your own? Wolves in the night will steal your bones. They smile with their pretty teeth, they'll truly make you believe. So who can you trust when you're on your own? Wolves in the night will steal your bones. Serpents they slither through the cold to capture the warmth that you hold. Look for their bag of tricks and always watch your six. Sitting around waiting for the day for someone to come and not betray. But vultures soar round and round, smell the flesh coming off the ground. They swoop with their mighty sweep, they'll lift you off of your feet. As vultures soar round and round, smell your flesh coming off the ground. Serpents they slither through the cold to capture the warmth that you hold. Look for their bag of tricks and always watch your six.
Thank you.
Amanda Morris, great job.
Thank you very much.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that upbeat.
Yeah.
One of the things we often discuss on our programs, for this one here, Two Men, One Mind, and Rock on Radio, is that a lot of songwriters today, singer-songwriters, fail to write things that are upbeat, or at least have upbeat music behind it, you know? And so it's kind of refreshing to hear what's coming out of you three guys today. So,
Really is. And it's weird. It's weird you mentioned that, Danny, because even last night I kept hearing Brandon Broderick say, "Look, I want to be positive, and if I can't get the words right in an hour, it's virtually not worth writing."
that's his approach to it. Yeah, he just puts it down and walks away. But so, because he doesn't want to force it, and I can agree with that. I mean, there's so many times being a writer myself where you sit down and you, okay, I'm going to write this piece, and it's like, I have no idea where to go to get started, you know? Then you find yourself just putting stuff down for the sake of putting stuff down, and then you go back and you delete it all, or, you know, copy and paste and say, okay, I'll wait for another time. But, all right, Colton, what do you have? What do you have for us?
This last song is called Anna. It's off my self-titled record. You can go to coltonkaiser.com, which is COLTONKAYSER.com. Oh, great users of the internet. Go to Google right now and then type in COLTONKAYSER. It's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on Spotify if you're cheap. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know, a bunch of it's on SoundCloud. You can just Google my name, you'll find it. All right, so this one's called Anna.
wise man once told me, love is never the same story. Never gets old, never gets boring. Oh, I guess that's true. When I still love you, whether far away you may be. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I'm coming for you, baby. And I know this is crazy. Would you please humor me? I would never ever hurt you. I have, I'm so sorry. When I still love you, whether far away maybe. Oh, it's been a long time coming, and I'm coming, baby. All I can do is have hope. Oh, it lives me. Can only pray that someday once again and you'll kiss me. When I still love you, whether far away you may be. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I'm coming,
Thank you.
Go, Kaiser. And we are going to wrap it up right now with Tara.
All right.
Tara Dente. First of all, thank you, all three of you, for coming out on a holiday.
You're welcome.
To
Thanks for
partake in
having
this
us.
today. Thank you very much.
Good way to spend it.
Yeah.
We're going to, it's been very kind of you to come out and spend it with Todd and I and Dave and
Plus
everyone
the
else
shrimp.
here today. So
And the shrimp.
And the shrimp, yeah.
So we will turn it over to Tara right now, and then when she's done, we'll wrap things up real quick. So go ahead, Tara.
All right. I feel like we should have ended on Colton's song. So much happier than mine, probably. You guys both sound awesome.
You as well.
Colton.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, you too.
I also have a website which is under constructione, but it's taradente.com, taradente.com, and you can also find my album through Spotify, iTunes. I have to order more physical copies. I'm a slacker, but they're expensive. So you can check that out too. Thanks for listening. This one is called Start Walkin', and it's kind of, my album was called Leave Your Ghosts Behind, and I didn't include this song on there, but it's kind of silly that I didn't, because it's the whole message is sort of about that. All right. Do 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 Don't be afraid of yourself. I checked under the bed and in the closet for you. There's no ghosts here.
ghost is you, and that you should fear. So leave your things. There's nothing left to do but start walk.
I'm trying to get that B there though.
Walk again. Do 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. You think you're hiding, but you're not. You try so hard, but you're a fraud. Ooh, so cut to the chase and let yourself breathe. Yeah, they already know. Oh my God, they all know. They already know that you're putting on a show. Do 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 do. Curtain call is coming up soon. Take a bow, then leave your mask down. Oh. We all prepare a face we think you want. Oh. Imitation is flattering but false. Oh. Curtain call is coming up soon. Take a bow, then leave your mask down. We all prepare a face we think you want. Imitation is flattering but false. Do 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Thank you.
Tara Dente, very nice, Tara.
Thanks.
Great,
Extremely, I love
great,
that.
great, great, fantastic. Once again, I want to thank all of you for coming out today. And we'll go down the line real quick here. Again, Tara, websites?
TaraDente.com. And you can find the porthole sort of too.
Facebook, Reverb Nation, what
Yep,
do we
all
have?
that.
All of that, just Tara Dente?
Yep.
D-E-N-T-E?
Yep.
Manda?
Is Manda Morris Music / SoundCloud. Well, no, wait. First SoundCloud/Mandamorris Music. But make sure there's no A in front of that M. It's like triple M, you know, hashtag MMM. Yeah.
Colton.
So my name is Colton Kaiser. It's COLTONKAYSER. You can find me at coltonkaiser.com. I have Facebook, the Reverb, all that good stuff. You know, you can find my record basically anywhere on the internets that I'd hope it to be. Amazon, you know. Probably not eBay. I hope not eBay, because then somebody would be selling it used.
That's a pretty humbling experience. You want to know that?
Oh, God. It hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it will.
Somebody actually sent me a picture about a year ago
Right.
of an artist that I used to play drums for and worked on this studio album for. That they found it in a dollar store or the thrift store record bin for $2.
Truth.
$2. It's like, oh, that hurts.
You gotta look at it.
It's better than free on Spotify.
Hey, but you know,
True.
right? Hey, but at least there's still. At least it's changed hands.
Yo, you
want to
know something?
Take it.
Yeah.
I got a statement from like Spotify, all the collected places where people listen and buy it, and it's like 0.00000185247 of a cent. So I think I've earned collectively on Spotify around like $1.70.
Nice. Nice. You get on iTunes too. They give you a penny for every time someone looks you up.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself in Jack's Music in Red Bank, and then it's a whole different story.
You gotta look at it this way. If like you two and Jimi Hendrix are all in the used section, I think you could be in the used section. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at least in Jack's, you can find yourself in the local section, and then it's a little bit more humbling, I think.
I spent far too much money at Jack's. Far too much.
That's your voice. You said that.
I told you.
Keep telling us that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank
Todd,
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Always a pleasure, Danny.
You know it, buddy. It's always good to sit with you. David, thank you for doing this once again.
Always my pleasure when it comes to music.
Back there, 40-Foot Hole's main man, Dave,
Yep.
DJ Midnight Cobbler. And thank everybody who came out. I see they've
Yes, a
started to
lovely round of
wander
applause
about.
for the audience.
That's right. For
Let's
the
go eat some
thousands in the
shrimp.
Studio audience. All right. Once again, I am Danny Coleman. I am the host of Rock On Radio, which airs live Sunday nights on a different outlet, but you can hear the rebroadcast this evening.
Sorry, you can mention it.
Here.
Hamilton Radio, Gas House Radio.
HamiltonRadio.net. Yep.
You can
Gas
mention
House.
them all.
Oh, yeah, Gas House. The Penguin Rocks.
That's right.
Our good friend Gary, right over here in Belmar.
Yep.
So, and Z108 on as well. 4 different internet stations it airs live on. Rebroadcast here tonight and tomorrow night. Tonight on 40footholestudio.com and tomorrow night on the Take 2 channel.
Take 2.
So you can hear my interview with Brandon Broderick last evening. And again, Todd, thank you.
Thank you,
Tara
Danny.
Dente, Mandamorris, Colton Kaiser. You guys rock.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thank you.
Till the Two Men and One Mind show, September 7th. We will be
broadcasting live.
Eric Miller.
From Eric Miller's Candlelight Concert for Epilepsy series. We will be broadcasting John Alberici, Matt, Billy, the Williams Boy, and the headliners are the Young Dubliners to raise awareness for epilepsy. So we'll be doing that and possibly something else coming up in the month of September.
Well, September 10th is Jeff Otis Brown will be in the studio.
Okay.
September 12th will be Steve Keller from Ripped and Ryan from Mildly Medicated. We'll be getting together for the first time ever, and they're going to have see who can outduel each other with their electric guitars. Both of them are phenomenal guitar players.
Guitar Wars.
Yes, indeed. Actually,
that's like Cupcake Wars?
It's going to be hair wars, too,
Yeah,
because
right.
they both have long, curly hair.
So, yeah, just like me.
And then we, what is it, September 20th?
Me too. Yeah.
September 20th at Colts Neck Inn, Danny.
Colts Neck, well, we're not. Yeah,
Festival.
that's not final yet,
But it's almost.
That's a possibility. So,
Yep.
we will be handling all that coming up. 2 Men, 1 Mind traveling roadshow. So, again, thank you guys. Happy Labor Day, safe holiday. Everybody get home okay, and thank everybody for listening out there.
And actually, just so everybody knows, this was the first time that we actually did a road show like this with the equipment and actually video streamed it at the same time.
Oh,
So
Wow.
That's
Very
an honor.
impressive.
That's definitely an
Solid.
honor.
And this is what's going to happen in the future. I mean, when our road shows go out, the people can actually see what we're seeing in the venue, the whole 9 yards.
That is
So-
awesome. That is.
Yep. So you get to listen to it. You can either listen to it from your smartphone. You can watch it from your smartphone. Just live stream 40 Foot Hole Studio. We have our own channel on there. This show will be up there, and people can watch it over and over again, which is great publicity for everybody here. And we appreciate you coming out and having a good Labor Day with us like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
okay, guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys for being here.
See you soon.
Not yet.
I've been hit.
Premature.
Man down.